you for joining me. My name is Edshara, and today I am sharing my January library haul. Now, the first two books are ones that I have requested from other branches of my local library, and they just haven't arrived at my particular branch yet. And they are The Last Damn Tsar by Kristen Cicerelli, and this one was a bit difficult for me to try and narrow down a description of. So basically it's about a girl named Asha who is a dragon slayer. Now that's enough to interest me, but if you want to know more, I would definitely recommend reading the full synopsis on Goodreads because it is a bit long. And the second book is The Secret Life of Sarah Hollenbeck by Bethany Turner, and this one follows the fictional author Sarah Hollenbeck, who has made her career writing steamy romance novels, and she's recently become a Christian, and so she's not sure that these are the types of books she should still be writing, but she's under contract with her publisher. And while all of that's going on, she is falling in love with her pastor. And so this was a unique plot, especially for Christian fiction. It's not one that I've seen done before, so I'm very eager to see what the author has done with this. And the next two books are ones that I've already finished, and the first one is the ebook version of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling, and you guys know what that one's about. And the second book that I've already finished is The Valiant by Leslie Livingston, and this one follows Fallon, who is a Celtic princess, and she believes that on her 17th birthday her father is going to add her to his war band. Instead, some events happen and she finds herself captured by slave traders, and it was pretty good. I will obviously give you more of my thoughts in my wrap-up though. And next up is Lemons by Melissa Savage, and this one follows a girl named Lemonade whose mother has recently passed away, and so she has to go and stay with her grandfather, whom she has never met, in a small town in California. And while she's there, she meets a boy named Tobin who has his own Bigfoot detective agency, and together they decide that they want to try and capture Bigfoot on camera or film by the end of the summer. And this is one that I am currently reading, and so far it is pretty good. The next book is The 12 Lives of Samuel Hawley by Hannah Tinty, and this one follows Samuel Hawley, who has been dragging his daughter from town to town. They've never really settled anywhere, but now that she is getting older, he wants his daughter Lou to have a more stable home environment, so he takes her back to his late wife's hometown. And when they get there, Lou, who doesn't know much about her deceased mother, decides to start investigating her and ends up finding out some things about her dad as well. And this is another one that I am currently reading, and it's pretty interesting so far. Then I have Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds, and this one follows a boy named Will who is going out to avenge the murder of his older brother Sean. And so he gets on the elevator, and as he goes down, the elevator stops at each floor, and someone new gets on, and each person is talking to him about what he's going to go and do. And this one is interesting because it is written in verse, and I don't believe I've ever read a book written in verse, so it's a bit out of my comfort zone, but I am hoping that I will enjoy it. And then the last book that I have is A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. This is the second book in the Shades of Magic series, and I read book one, A Darker Shade of Magic, a couple of months ago for the Borrow-a-thon, and I really enjoyed it. I do know that this one has some mixed reviews from some of the people that I follow on Goodreads, but I'm still interested in continuing the series, so hopefully I can enjoy it because book one was really good. But I'll let you guys know in my wrap-up. And that is it for the library books that I have, but now I get to pick my first TBR book. So I have my TBR jar here, and let's see, it's a red strip, and red strips are physical books. And I got, ooh, Purple Hibiscus by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and that one is right down here, so I will pick it out. Yay, I've been wanting to read this. So this is the book, and this one follows 15-year-old Kambili and her older brother Jaja, and they lead a very privileged life. But their father isn't the nicest person, and I forget why, but they end up going to stay with their aunt and kind of seeing how life is on the other side. But I'm so excited to pick this book. I'm a bit worried about the TBR jar because I am a bit of a mood reader, but I definitely want to get these unread books read, so I'm going to try and stick to it. So I am glad that my first pick is one that I have been wanting to read. So this will be my TBR pick for the month. Now obviously this one is going to take a bit of a back seat just because I want to make sure that I get my library books read before they are due back. But this will be the first of my books that I read. So I'm excited. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, God bless.